Hello everyone, I am Ranger Risham right now here to tell you everything about the latest Brawl Talk which was released today. So let's start. Here we go. Everything you had seen in the beginning of the video will be covered in this long video. So stay tuned till the last and watch every bit of Brawl Talk with me. So without wasting further time, let's start the video. Here we go. First of all, we are having a new environment known as the arcade environment from which 8-bit origin. So, I will show you the Brawl Talk footage and then tell you minute details. This is the new environment from which 8-bit origin. So you can see on the map all the blocks are upgraded and they now look like arcade blocks. We are having 2 barrels on the side of map which looks like the barrels that are used on racing track. We are having a big cross in the center of the map and on the sides some cool looking diners and stuff from the arcade shop. This environment is home for retro brawlers like Rico and BB. So now we are heading to minute details. Now some in-depth sneak peeks. So the first image is here. If we magnify it, we can see a metro with a Brawl Stars logo and a Cold Crunch poster beside it. Moving on to the second frame, we can see clearly the arcade sign and some barrels, and on the right side Rico's shop. Moving on to the left, we can also see some arcade machines which look like 8-bit recolor. In this image we can see more of the arcade signs leading to shops and some gaming signs. The whole city is based on arcade and game shops. Now the next image. In this image we can see this, something written in Chinese or Japanese, but it's equivalent of Brawl Stars. Now coming on to the new brawler. So we have the latest brawler in the game, Mr. P. Let me show you his image. So if you go on the appearance of Mr. P, he looks like a penguin. But don't judge a book by its cover. This appearance is deceiving and I can show you the proof later on in the video. I am having some in-depth conspiracies related to Mr. P. So as told in the Brawl Talk video, Mr. P is supposed to be a penguin and he looks like a bellboy in a hotel. His main attack is a energy ball which travels in a straight line, and after completing its range it bounces front and deals splash damage. So I have seen frame by frame and his bounce ability is 1 tile longer if he hits and target, and it is 2 tile longer if he doesn't hit and target. So his effective range is great. Now for Mr. P's stats. His HP is 4060. It is more than Colt and less than Jesse. His damage is 960 and after the bounce back it's again 960, so total damage is 1920 and it's similar to Rosa. Now for his reload speed is 2 seconds, which is same as of Dynamite, Jessie, Penny, faster and Poco Shelly slower. So his range is 8 and 2/3 tile if you go into some mathematics, and his projectile is wider than Jessie but less than Nita. So his super is a bit amazing. He shoots out penguin drones, which spawns penguins and deals some range attack. The super drone has same health as of Jesse's turret, and the drone it spawns has health of 2100. And you must be wondering where I got these stats, because the super of this penguin is still in progress. Well, I can tell you a secret which many of you must have missed in the Brawl talk later on in the video. And if you have watched Lex's video, then you must be familiar with the thing I am going to say in the future video. Our first skin is Heroine BB. She looks cool in this outfit with a amazing lightsaber, and the animations are like 8-bit. That's just an awesome skin. Maybe it will cost 150 gems due to the lightsaber itself. So our next skin is Street Ninja Tara, or Tara, what you can say. So this is one of my favorite skins. She throws diamond shaped eyeball as her super, and the cards look neon in color. This skin may also cost 150 gems. So this is the last arcade skin, and this one is also too great. 8-bit is infected by an evil virus, and now he is walking on 4 tentacles. His attack also looks different, and the looks of the skins are amazing. You can see right here, virus 8-bit. While he's walking, he's leaving behind a trail of bubbles, which also looks cool. Now, we also have a secret skin which will be released on Valentine's Day, so we have no idea how it looks, but you can see a shadow mentioned by Danny and Frank. So now, let's move to our exclusive skin. Supercell is doing some charity work and is to stop wildfires in Australia. Supercell is donating money to charity, and Supercell will do this by the revenue collected by this new skin, Koala Nita, and all the other arcade skins and the skins released in this update. So this one is also good. Maybe it will cost 80 gems because it is having no animation changes, but Nita's beard is wearing a firefighter suit, and Nita itself is looking like koala beard. So now all the skins are completed. Let's move on to next feature of the update. Trophy road system has been reworked, and now we are receiving mega boxes from 9000 to all the multiple of thousands. So we are having mega box on 9000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000 and 14,000. It has been not extended over 14,000. So I can tell you some things. We will get 800 plus gold, 50 power points and 20 boxes more than we used to get before. So if you have completed the trophy road, you will get 1 mega box for the new changes. final showdown, we have new game mode coming, and Lone Star and Takedown are removed from the game. They were the least played game modes. Now, Hot Zone is our latest game mode. So I will explain it while you will see the Brawl talk in slow motion. So this is the new game mode Hot Zone. You can see circles on the map. These circles represent zones. If a person is in the zone, the circle will be colored according to the person's team. If a red team is in the circle, it will turn red. If a blue team is in the circle, it will turn blue. So, your aim in this game mode is position of the circle for a given time limit or until certain bar fills. If both the team are in the circles, it will neutralize. We don't know much about the game mode, but still I can say that the colors will appear on different sides or it will be on same side, but the aim is to take possession of that circle and stop the enemy team. You missed Agent P completely. He is not a penguin, and this is the proof. See closely, more closely. He is having a zip. In this frame we can see Brock is throwing a turret, and it looks like Pam's turret, which is thrown by Brock. This is more interesting as we can see Brock shooting Mr. P's attack and throwing Dark Knight Jesse's turret along with a spawnable, which we will see in the next photo. So what does this conclude? Let's move on to the next photo. Now look closely. We are seeing Dark Knight Jesse's turret along with a tiny miniature Bruce, which is throwing something. What all of this means, I can tell you. This is not a Brock, this is Mr. P. His model is not already made. The dev team made a mistake. They were trying to record and they forgot that Brock is actually Mr. P and they recorded it. From that recording we can draw the conclusion that Mr. P's spawnable item will have 2100 health. You can also see the animated image of Mr. P's turret, which is right here when you look into the new section of Brawl Stars. So, I conclude that Mr. P is not a penguin, he is hiding something, he is wearing a mask, and he is not yet ready to step into the game. The work is still going on and Brock is Mr. P.